honestly, you know, I don't want this to sound controversial, but there is a lot of bot activity on
Right.
these sites and Reddit and YouTube and you know,
The dead
and I
internet.
see it. I see everything, man. I see the analytics. I People have no clue what I'm looking at. Like, you know, I can see. Yeah, man. I have behind the scenes sort of look, and go on other shows and I watch live streams, and I see people commenting in the live stream, and then I'll see them over here, and they're like two different people, right? Like I see a lot of things happening that people just have no idea about. I've always debated, should I do a video on it? I don't know, maybe down the road. I also don't want to cause any chaos at the same time, but just I would take every comment you read, online with a grain of salt. Like it's
Mm.
hard to even trust if they're like real people
Yeah.
half the time,
The dead
especially
internet's a real
Reddit.
thing. They think it's, what is
Yeah,
it?
man.
What did they say? It was as of 2016 or 2018, I think they were saying, estimating about 80%. This was a quite a, I don't know how reliable this number is, but they were saying something like 60 to 80% of the internet is dead, is not real. Of all internet
I
traffic. And
honestly, I I wouldn't doubt. Think about it. I wouldn't doubt that. Companies can create it
80%.
virtually, right? They can
Right.
create the traffic through bot. Why wouldn't they?
Yeah.
I mean, it's look like um. I didn't know if I was going to talk about this, but fuck it, I'll just talk about it on your
Talk about
channel.
whatever you
I haven't
want.
talked to, I haven't talked about this or said anything, and it's not anything I'm going to bring up on my channel, but I know for a fact because the moderators on these Reddit subreddits, popular subreddits, have told me specifically to me, hey man, I don't know what's going on, but you have a task force of bots trying to take you out. Like, and they're
Really?
like, yeah, and they're like, I've never seen anything like it. So the fact that my channel is growing is somewhat surprising because I've gotten so much information from people telling me that people are trying to shut me down, dude.
I think there's some
They
jealousy in
don't
that,
like
maybe.
me.
Yeah, this
They
is.
don't like what's going on,
What
for whatever reason.
do you think? Maybe it's the. Do you think maybe it's because you're asking the right questions, or do you think it's because they're jealous that your channel's exploding in
I
short?
don't know. To be honest, I don't really care,
Yeah,
and I don't feed it
yeah,
because again, my only goal is to make sure I put out a good video every day at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time.
right,
And if
right.
people subscribe, they subscribe. Thank you so much. If they like I can't control any of that. But what I'm not going to do is focus on those bots and the hate and to make videos about, because that's what they want in a way. I
Yeah,
think I don't know, it's like, who's paying for this? Who's paying for these bots to come out? And it's not just in one subreddit. And I'm
yeah.
asking the mods, like, dude, what's going on? Like, what? They're like, bro, people are just, they cannot stand you. And there's
It's
real people
interesting,
too, they
isn't it?
just don't like me. Yeah, man. There
This,
could
I
be a little
mean,
bit of jealousy, could
I
be a
think
little bit of, I don't know, dude. I
well, a lot of the fruitcakes
Whatever.
come from Reddit. I think that's where all the fucking weirdos
Reddit
really
is a
is.
cesspool, man.
Yeah,
I can't trust Reddit. I hate to say that. And
that
any good Redditors that are out there, I'm sure, you get lost amongst the mix of the trolls and the bots.
they've banned
So,
my fucking account. They won't let me. Like, I've never been able to start a Reddit account. Like every time I don't even get to post anything or anything. Just like 5 minutes after I start one, and I've never had one before, they ban it.
that's so weird.
And it's
That is
happened like
so
three or four
weird.
times, and I've messaged the help desk and they won't respond. It's almost like
Oh,
someone. It's
forget
almost
it.
like
There's no
someone who
help
runs
desk.
it doesn't like me. They know who I
I
am or
mean,
something.
who knows?
It's weird. It's a
I don't
weird
know.
place. But
You can get very like conspiratorial about it, right? I'm not saying there's some movement to take vetted out. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just
oh no,
saying
I know. But
there's a proven. I don't know. This is what these mods are telling me. I
there would
honestly
be a
don't know if
small
that's
effort to
true.
do it. There would be some
In fact,
small effort.
I just got asked by two subreddits to stop posting there because they were getting so much hate for me posting there, and I was like, y'all invited me to come post here,
That's crazy.
and they banned me. One in particular, I'm not going to start drama, so I'm not going to say the names, but big ones. And the stuff they
Uh,
wrote to me was honestly, I'm saving it for a rainy day in case I ever need to prove it or show receipts. But the stuff they wrote me was so unprofessional and downright disgusting, to be honest with you. I thought, what the you guys are mods running this? I'm gonna be honest. I'll tell you, listeners, I would not trust those Reddit subreddits for the UFOs, aliens, any of those, anything UFO or alien related. They are controlled.
well,
I
I'm
have proof of it. Like they are literally controlling the post and what goes out and the comment and controlling an actual narrative to on what information you can see. That's crazy to me. I remember having conversations like, why are you guys doing this?
It makes
Just
you,
let
yeah.
the information flow. Why are you trying to impede people getting this information? Like, I just
It
that
almost lends some credence to like it's almost like the COINTEL or something. You know what I mean? Like
there's
actual
something going on
COINTEL.
with those subreddits, dude. They're
Yeah.
not run by normal people like me and
Well,
you running it, dude. There's something going on
well,
with
you'd
them.
think if there was COINTEL out there, that's where they would be playing, right?
Absolutely, that's where you would start.
Yeah. And it's not the
It
first
makes
I've
total
heard of this
sense.
kind of activity. I've never been able
No,
to experience it myself
you
because they
can
won't
Google it.
fucking let me on. But it's
There's
definitely a thing.
articles about it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, and there's especially loony behavior with the UFO topic. I mean, I even just getting into the YouTube thing. I only have like say 220 some subscribers. I've got about 1,300
Yeah.
followers on Twitter. So just a very tiny following. But when I first got into this, people were saying, look, the YouTube thing, the creator space is very cutthroat. And just, just don't trust anyone so easily, you know what I mean? And that's what, so I've been getting told that quite a lot. But even like when I've started mentioning, because I do all sorts of things like a bit of news here and a bit of like trending topics here, and I've been fascinated with UFO stuff, and so I've brought that up several times. And because I've just mentioned it just a few occasions in my channel, people are starting to send me things and invite me on podcasts about like on UFO podcasts and stuff like that. And I'm like, well, I don't really have any special insight here, so I'm not really sure how helpful I could be other than be the skeptic and offer my opinions based on what the shit that I've seen over the last 15 years or whatever it is that I've been looking at. Because I was on the internet early, man, like in the 1996 or something, 95, we got dial up, and pretty much the first thing I ever looked up was UFOs and ghosts and paranormal stuff like that.